What's up, guys? Jeremy here, Muscle Society. We're with Matt, who is up from Northern California. You trucked this down here?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Tell us a little bit. What's the history?
So my grandmother and grandfather actually bought the car brand new from the dealer.
Seriously?
Yep.
What year was that?
69.
1969. Your grandparents bought this car, cruised.
3,300 bucks.
Seriously?
Yep.
Oh my
Wow.
God, I love that.
And then as my mom and my aunts and everything got older, they all drove the car. It was just a family car.
And then you just ended up with it?
Well, so funny story is after one of my aunts was done driving it, she gave it back to my grandma, and the car was pretty beat.
Yeah.
No one in the family wanted it, so my dad and I went to pick it up. 12 years old. I'm thinking it's a demolition derby car. Because I grew up going to the racetrack every weekend.
Absolutely.
And my dad's like, no, it's not what this is.
No.
And then I started working on it when I was 15, and then it's just slowly evolved to this.
It's changed a lot since you were
Yes.
15.
Yes.
Good Lord, just everything.
Unfortunately,
about
my
this.
grandma didn't get to see it when it was fully done before
that
she
was-
passed away, but it was about 80% there.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's smiling down, and she can see the rays of sun coming off it, bouncing right back at her.
Oh, yeah.
This is so cool. Rhonda,
Yeah,
what do you
no,
think about this paint?
I was wondering, looking at the paint color, what made you choose that, or why?
So it's actually a Lexus Pearl Red off the new Lexus called Matador Red.
You know what's funny? I actually can see that color. Now that you said that, I know that color. Absolutely.
Added a little bit more gold flake to the base,
Yeah.
as you can see in the sun.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
so nice.
But then I shot the whole car, pulled it out, let it dry for a week, block sanded it, and then re-cleared it. So that's where you get that super rich depth.
And then you offset it with, you painted all your moldings black, right?
Yeah, so I thought it'd be chrome, but it's not. It's black, and he's got the rear view mirrors in black too, so it looks really nice and clean. It kind of ties it all in.
That's what I was going for. No chrome, no stainless.
Can I sit in it?
Yeah, for sure.
Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
this. This is so
Ooh, I
cool.
like the red. The red works.
Dude, these
Yes.
seats look a little
Oh,
familiar.
we've got a screen in here. You've got it all updated. It looks so nice.
So that's a 2015 Camaro Dash that I molded into the car.
Nice.
Then
What about the
custom built-
steering wheel? What is this?
It's a billet specialty steering wheel. It's actually kind of retarded. It's a 4-piece steering wheel. Unbelievable.
I love it.
And then the
So-
seat you're sitting in is a 2017 Corvette Z06C.
Feels
They actually did a sport comp seat, so the seatbelts can come through it.
They're saying you took the leather off and you added this carbon vinyl to it too that wraps everything. The dash, everything is all in that carbon. It just is.
Oh, it's
Look
so
at you.
pretty.
You know the cool thing is that your touches, like, they're not like in your face, but they're just.
They're subtle,
so
but
clean.
they're there enough for you to see them. And then like even if Corvette guys who know, no more airbag on the side of the seat either. So I removed that, body worked that whole panel, and custom made it all.
These are really cool seats. You know, you don't see it that often.
No.
Which is so awesome.
I actually
love
bought them from a guy down here in LA for 2,500 bucks.
it. Really?
Yep.
That is so cool.
So did you build this to drive it? Do you drive this a lot?
Oh yeah, built the car to drive it. It's got an overdrive transmission in it, so it cruises good down the freeway.
I got a question. What dash is that?
2015 Camaro.
I was gonna say that's out of the Camaro, right?
And then I took the panel where your heater vents normally are, molded all that, and then put my gauges inside there.
You know, it fits his car really, really well.
Molded odometer gauges in from the backside of a factory Camaro dash.
You don't see that very often, folks. This guy definitely likes to make some cool points. Rhonda,
No, I love it.
you look really good in this car.
You know, I feel really comfortable in this car. I really feel like it's
very
molded to me. It might be my thing. Can we put this on my list of things for Christmas?
Yeah, why not? You know what I want to learn about? I want to get into the power plant.
Power plant?
Matt, you want to tell me about this motor? Let's get in there.
Yeah.
All right,
So this is it's a Motown block, so it's built and designed for big cubic inches.
Yes.
So right now it's actually a 4 1/4 bore, 4-inch stroke crank. So that totals a 454 stroke or small block.
So what's this running?
About 700 horsepower at the motor.
Man, that's the perfect horsepower for what you got set up here, though, too. And
No,
when you
no.
get to the real wheel,
I'm thinking about 580.
and then what rear end are you running this?
It's a GM 12 bolt with 373 posi.
Oh gosh, you have the overdrive and everything on that, so you can roll this thing down the freeway.
2,500 RPM.
Absolutely, dude. That is so cool. What suspension are you running?
It's all QA1 coilover.
Oh god, dude. So this thing just hooks. You got
Oh,
4
yeah.
linked in the rear.
4-link in the rear,
Dude.
tubular arms in the front.
And I see you got the good MSD ignition in there running that. You got that all
Yep.
figured out and
Got
everything
that
else
all
going.
dialed.
And then other than that, man, the wheels on this car. I want to
Yeah.
check out the wheels. Dude. Let's get into those a little bit. All right, man. So we have talked about the rear end, the wheel setup on this. What's your offset?
So these are forged line 20x11s in the rear with a 305 tire on there.
Hey, wrapped around some good old Warwood brakes. Dude, look at this.
Yep, wood brakes.
Wow. Dude,
I actually bought the custom wheels, and then they didn't fit the damn car.
seriously?
So I had to pull the rear end out and I had to narrow the rear end because I was trying to get as much lip on the wheel as I could.
Oh yeah.
Well, go to mount them on, they're sitting the quarter panel. So what do? You pull the rear end out, you narrow the rear end 2 inches, stuff the wheel in
So
there.
you didn't do any more to the body, you just took it inside of the wheelbase.
The car was already painted, so
Absolutely.
I was
Oh, you weren't touching it.
I was screwed. That's what happens when you buy stuff after you paint a car.
Well, the thing was is you made it work, and that's what it's all about, dude. You figured it out, and this thing, it just sits so clean. The lines on this, you didn't go too crazy where it's like insane wide body, nothing like that, dude. It's a clean car, dude. You killed it with this. And the wheel, the offset, everything about it, that is, that right there's how you do it.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, so it looks like it comes with like a hard-hitting system. What do you have going on in here?
So I got 2 JL 12W6 subwoofers and a custom-built box. And then I got a 1200 watt amp running those 2 subs. And then a JL 4-channel 600 watt amp running the speakers inside the car.
Is that like the interior?
That is the same carbon fiber vinyl that is in the interior of the car as well.
So clean, it looks so good. I love this.
All custom-built paneling.
Oh yeah. Who built it?
Myself and my buddy who owns a stereo shop up where I live.
Oh, good. Good hookup then. Very nice. Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, Matt. So what about the black lining around these lights? It looks really cool. It pops. Like I love how it connects with everything else you have going on.
Yeah, so those are custom trim pieces that only come on a Chevelle 300 Deluxe. Very rare car. There's not too many of them around.
Where'd you get 'em?
It's just a tighter, smaller style trim.
Okay, you know that looks sleek and small.
Yeah.
I love it.
Lucky find.
Yeah, it's very cool.
All right, guys, so that is a wrap with Matt's Ride, dude. Seriously, thank you so much for hanging out with us, man. This
Yes,
is
for sure.
congratulations
Nice
on this
meeting
build.
you
The
guys.
fact that you've taken your grandparents' car and now we're standing here now, it's 1969 to 2020.
In the family.
What
Love
a
it.
change, what a difference. You've keeping the family lineage legacy alive, dude. That's
Oh, yeah.
what we're all about here. Rhonda, what'd you think of this car?
Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. You can tell all the details he put into it just tied together so perfectly.
You've done well, man. This is exactly what we're here to do, is highlight cars that just make some noise, and you have done a good job, dude. Thank you so
Thanks,
much,
bud.
man. Take
Nice
care.
meeting you.
Safe travels home.
Yes, bye, Matt.
Yep.
Thank you. We'll hug.
Nice meeting you.
She's a hugger.